Hi, hello, welcome to Let's Play Star Stable. I'm very excited, as you can tell, because I'm standing here at Marley's farm, next to a brand new Mustang that has arrived. I get asked a lot what my favorite horse is, and I never really have an answer. But let's be honest, I'm about to buy my third Mustang, so I feel like maybe it's the Mustangs. I don't know. Look at this beautiful new horse. I love it. I couldn't wait. I know that I just bought an English Thoroughbred, which I still absolutely love. He's probably one of the favorite horses I have in my stable at this point. But I love the coloring of this Mustang, and I cannot resist. It's awesome. He looks so cool. And he'll go with any tack. I wish more horses were this color. I also happen to like his little friend next to him here, but a little bit at a time, Excellent. So here we have Echo Mint. Oh, I'm very excited. He looks super fancy. I gave him a super fancy fur fall squirrel. He was very happy to be outside of the home stable. And I thought we would check in with Elizabeth, who has an update from the Druids for us. The Druids are very happy with your progress. They're so impressed that they want you to go right on to the next step in the exercises. It is very unusual for someone to progress to the next level of the Secrets of the Sun Circle so quickly. It is quite an honor, but a well-deserved one. The Council believes your potential is enormous. Do you want to go on? Do you need to ask? Very well, I don't need to introduce you to your instructor. As usual, you can call for him at the runestone by the mountain paddock. Speak with me again when you've reached the level popular with the Sun Circle. So there's a bit more work to do. Ride up to the mountain paddock and call for your instructor so you can continue your training. See you soon. See you soon, Elizabeth. Instructor, please come help us do the next set of activities. I have received new information. Now we can continue with your training. It is great pleasure to have a talented student like you. I have a few new lessons for you, though. Enough talking. Let's work to make you popular within the Sun Circle already. Oh, no problem. Oh, more mental training. Okay, got it. Oh, slightly harder questions for you now to improve your mental strength. Some of these are quite tricky. As always, you need to answer 10 questions correctly out of 12. Oh, no. Oh no, there's a timer! Is it warmer in the summer than the winter? Yes. Does Tan have blonde hair? No. Is a kilo of lead heavier than a kilo of cotton? No, because they're both a kilo. Are bumblebees insects? Yes. Can you eat a pear? Generally, yes. Was the electric guitar invented in the Middle Ages by a French princess? Well, considering it's electric, I'm gonna go with no. Is Fort Pinta blue? No? Overall, it's pretty yellow. Are bumblebees insects? Yes, we got that one already. Are wheels square? No. I thought these were tougher questions. Wheels square. Do chickens lay eggs? Yes, they do. Phew, very impressive. Really, this is far from easy. Oh, sir. Oh, sir. Symbol chase. To gain a greater understanding of the 4 symbols that represent the 4 different powers and specializations of the Druids, we are going to do a little exercise where you identify these symbols. Okay. Oh. 8. Okay, we have to do 8. Oh. Stand on the symbol that represents the moon. Ah! It's a quick timer. This one. Good job, Echo Mint. The moon. Again, they just want to make sure we know it. I mean, we have to do this 8 times. We have to do this 8 times, and there's only 4 symbols, so I guess there's gonna be repeats. The moon! Again! Okay. I know there's other symbols here. I know it. If it's all 8 moons, I'm gonna be so excited. The sun! That's this one. I like that it resets us and we don't have to. Lightning! That looks like lightning to me. It's like a storm, a proper storm. Oh, I thought it had disappeared, but I guess it always disappears. Stars. Oh, there's that moon again. We got it. Stars. Oh no, I guess I didn't learn it. Oh no. Oh, for those of you that watched my unboxing video for Owl Crate, I got coffee in there. Dark Arts Roast coffee. Oh, we finished. So that's what I'm trying today. I'm not really a big fan. It's a little weak. I don't really taste any flavor. But then again, I love coffee. I'm huge into coffee, so it really needs to have a strong taste for me to appreciate it. It was alright, but not my thing. You are beginning to get a grasp of which symbol is which. Definitely got that moon one down. This is a very useful exercise for future challenges. I want you to ride clockwise along the circle and jump over the obstacles that will come at you. There will be a red beam behind you that you cannot avoid. This means you can't go too fast or too slow. If you're too fast, you will catch up with the red beam and won't be able to jump over the obstacles coming at you. If you're too slow, the red beam will catch up with you. Oh no, red beam. Oh no, red beam. Okay, so I did do this on Nova, and I had gotten it down to like a science. And there was a certain speed and a certain spot that if you just continued to jump, you wouldn't have any trouble, and now I forget what it is. So, this is going to be interesting. Oh no, oh no, oh no. This is too fast now. I think I need to drop down to orange. Orange, and it was like this spot right here that if you just stay there, you go a good speed. Right? Because the red's on the other side. That might be it. Right, this, aim for this white right here. Keep going. Nice. Nice. We are catching up a little bit, but that's okay. And since you're continually jumping, you never have to adjust your speed. It will always stay, so you don't have to worry about clicking that again. Excellent! I got real nervous at the beginning there, but it fell into place. It fell into place. It was really close a couple of times, but you know how to jump and control your speed in stressful situations. Awesome, so that's my training for today. I still have a lot of work to do to get to popular, but now the Druid reputation has been adjusted a little bit to make it a little bit easier to you know, progress in the game, because a lot of players were struggling with that. Still, a lot of players struggle figuring out which reputations you have to get in order to unlock more story quests. It's not super easy, especially for younger players, so I think that's something that we're gonna have to take a look at some point in the game to see if there's a way to make it more clear what needs to be done. But as a starting point, it's now that more reputation is gained per quest that you do to make that a little bit quicker, a little more seamless, a little more get going and rolling, because it was a tedious task before. We know. I know. Now it is a little bit easier, thankfully. Back in the Epona, I thought we would check in with Professor Hayden. Not at home. If it's Cadence, then you're late. Wait at the same spot where we met for the first time instead. The spot where you were falling in the hole? I hope you're not stuck there again. Oh, good. He's above ground this time. There you are. Kids these days. Alberta got home safely yesterday. She's a cheeky little rascal, so I expect she was only just a bit bored. She promised me she'd stay home today, though, and I'm not picking fights with Pamela's bees. You can meet Alberta later. She's just a bit shy around new people. She's fuzzy and cuddly, a big ball of snuggles, if you ask me. I was just thinking, not that you're interested, if you had nothing better to do, then perhaps you'd like to see how I work. Oh, you think it sounds exciting? Kids these days. So the insects yesterday weren't really work. That's more to do with my hobbies. As I'm sure you remember, I said I'm working for AAE, and I'm here to investigate and study the mirror marshes. As I'm sure you've noticed, the temperature around here is a little different than other places. This is down to the warm water that runs from the moon spring. Why is the water warm? It's obvious. The old volcano that was here is providing the heat. That's my theory, anyway. There are some... Oh no, I clicked some blockheads. Now you know why I'm here, and today I need to focus on collecting samples of earth and water. Enough about the mirror marshes, the moon spring, and the volcano. We've got more important things to concentrate on. Now you know why I'm here. Today I've got to focus on gathering samples from the earth and water. Okay. Time to focus on the soil. If I'm going to be able to test the soil in the mirror marshes and perform the necessary measurements, I need to gather samples from the ground. What? You want to do it? This isn't fun? It shouldn't be fun. I had fun once and it was awful. Well, by all means, go and collect the samples, but don't have fun blithering bugs, kids these days. You think I should smile more? Let me tell you something, Cadence. You use more muscles in your face when you frown than you do when you smile, so what can I say? I like to work out. But enough of that, we need to gather water samples for my tests. You want to collect them? Of course you do. Well, by all means, go ahead, and it's important that you pick them up from 3 different locations about the marshes. Good, you get it. So 3 different water samples is what I want. So you need 3 water samples and 3 earth samples. Oh, of course we have to be dismounted. Of course. Can't bend down and reach the ground from the top of the horse. Should you wait there, Echo Mint? You might want to wait there. You got them? And they're from different places? I must admit that went rather quickly. Enough with the compliments for today. Now we've got the soil and water samples we need. Blithering bugs, I do not enjoy going on walks. Oh, no, I don't think so. I shan't sit up on your horse and get a ride back. This should be all about trudging all the way back until my feet are covered in blisters. Ideally, I'd like to live like Dionysus, the Greek philosopher. He lived in a barrel and smelled awful. It's not fantastic, it's awful. But what a dream it would be to live like that. Thoroughly wonderful. I don't understand this man. I'll get to work on these blisters and see you back at the tent. That's weird. He's a weird guy. You've had enough compliments for today, so I shan't be saying anything else. Okay. Oh, let's hop down from Echo Mint. Are you talking about smiling more, Cadence? Smiling is overrated. Almost as overrated as always looking on the bright side of life. I tried that once, but the brightness of the bright side blinded me so much that my eyes hurt, and I had spent 38 days in a cellar studying centipedes. Horrible experience, and I loved every minute. But yes, the earth samples. If we're to get any result at all before they're too old, we have to get a move on. Yes, would you, like to carry on helping? Kids these days. I'll tell you what to do to be able to test the soil samples. Just follow my instructions. Oh, okay. Ooh, we've got our timer. Let's do this. Pick up the red bottle. Measure 7 cups. Oh. Done. Add 5 drops of this. Pick up the blue bottle. Add 3 2/4. Pick up the green bottle. Add 1 cup and 2 teaspoons. What exactly are we doing? What are we testing it for? Did this work? Interesting. Hurry, Cadence, we need to write down the results. Here, take my notepad and pen and help me note down the numbers I say to you. Okay. Writing. So, this is the result. Interesting. The results from the soil tests are most interesting. I don't know whether that's something to be especially excited about, but it's certainly of interest. I must admit, you're a better assistant than Alberta. She just runs around and wants to play and cuddle all the time, so I can't have her with me out in the field. Oh, well, we should run the tests on the water samples and see what they come up with. Oh, you want to help me with those as well? Then I suppose we'll get going. I feel like no one's ever been nice to him, and he's just so surprised that we want to help. We're ready. Red bottle acquired. 7 cups measuring. 5 drops adding. Blue bottle acquired. Add 3 2/4. Green bottle acquired. 1 cup and 2 teaspoons. This seems like the same procedure as last time. Done. That was unexpected. Quick, Cadence, we need to write down the results. I'll shout them out and you write them down. Not a problem. Oops. I need to write up this report. There we go. Now I've got a good report together that shows the different values to be found in the water and the soil. I'll have to retake the samples, though, so that we can see if the values differ from day to day. Now, since it seems as though you've sort of become my assistant, you'll need to come back and help me. I don't really think I'm about to be all emotional and shower you with thank yous, so we need to mail this report. Could you write out and post it? Ooh, yes, especially if we get a helmet. Oops, come on, Echoman. I'm not real good at this, so you have to pick up a little bit of slack there, buddy. Oh, where do we take this? Oh. Oh, there's the mailbox. Hey. Half a thank you. All mailed, Professor. This isn't any kind of thank you. It's just something I had lying around that I bought to say, oh, just take it. There you go. Thank you. Oh, that's super nice. I have a lot of brown stuff, so that will fit very well. It probably fits better than the purple one I was wearing now. What happened? Oh no. Oh, blithering bugs. What do you want, Haven't I already said that you're to take your swamp walks in place when I'm not? Where I'm what? What do you want? Haven't I already said that you're to take your swamp walks in places where, somewhere else? Can't you see I'm busy? Kids these days. You wonder why I'm looking a little chaotic in the camp here? Well, at least you could see properly, if nothing else. Since you can see so well, you'll be able to see I'm busy trying to avoid all these shards of glass on the ground, which is something you should be doing as well. If you pick up the brush that's lying on the ground and sweep up the bits of glass, then maybe you'll get to know what's happened. Of course we will help. He seems very stressed. Use broom. Oh. Professor, what happened? Can we flip the table over with our broom? He looks so sad. I don't want him to be sad. He's not very nice, but I don't want him to be sad. What are you doing? Cadence, have I taught you nothing? Life should be tough, tricky, and terribly taxing. That's how you know you're alive. Coming here and sweeping up broken glass from the ground, kids these days. Instead, you're like some ray of sunshine, the kind you get dazzled by, and it makes you go blind for a second so your eyes hurt and you fall over a rock. Since you're here offering to help, you may as well give me a hand cleaning up. Chop chop, get started. Well, now, if you're gonna be rude about it, I don't know. Oops. Man. Scientists these days. I hope you're not expecting a thank you. I'm not always grumpy, Cadence, but when I am, I'm 100% grump. Big difference. What's happened here at the camp, you ask? It's not really anything. I should have been studying my swamp cockroaches when Alberta jumped up and knocked the jar they were in. It fell and smashed, and my little six-legged friend scurried away in every possible direction. I tried to shoo away my little princess out of harm's way, but she got it into her head that she should round up the cockroaches for me. I yelled at her to stop, but then, well, she got mad at me. She knocked the rest of the jars over and ran away. She'll be back soon, though, I'm sure. I suppose I'll just be sleeping in the cold tonight since the tent collapsed. We can at least hope it rains. If I've got no tent to sleep in, then I can at least try my best to live like Dionysus. You want to set up the tent again for Alberta's sake? Okay, then. So you know how to put up a tent, do you? Well, aren't you a genius? Kids these days. Well, what exactly are you waiting for? Get going and set up the tent again. Chop chop. Oh, I think he's just really hurt that Alberta messed everything up and then ran away. Ugh. Grateful for what? Setting up a tent? So you think I'm grumpy all the time? Well, what can I say? Plenty of people seem to think that if you don't like other people, laughter and sunshine, then you're grumpy. I call it living. Like when people say that you should make a wish when you see a shooting star. Nonsense! When you see it in the sky, the star has already been dead for millions of years, and wishes only end in disappointment. This poor man has been hurt in his lifetime. So now there's nothing left for you to do here, unless you'd like to stay and eat with me in Alberta. Oh. Light the fire then, or did you have some other way you thought we might cook the food? He just needs a friend. More than Alberta. I wonder where Alberta's got to. She must be hungry. Alberta, princess, dinner time. Where's that little angel got to? We'll have to wait before we eat. We need to find Alberta first. She shouldn't be that far. She usually stays nearby. She's probably just a bit irritated. She'll no doubt be sitting in a tree somewhere sulking. Well, you'll have to help me look for her if you don't mind. You could ride to my house in Crescent Moon Village and see if she's there. It wouldn't surprise me if she's just sitting in front of the door, sulking. What are you waiting for? I shan't be hugging you goodbye. If you want a hug, then you should go hug a cactus. Chop chop. Off you go and see if Alberta's there in Crescent Moon Village. Well, we'll take a peek. I don't see her. Seems as though Alberta isn't here. Oh, hey! Oh, no. He got stung by bees. I forgot about the bees. Oh, well, good. It put me where I needed to be. Cadence, it's lucky you're here. Sorry, what was that? You're looking for Alberta? You just missed her. Have you seen the state she's left the place in? I saw her in the garden here and told her not to mess around with the bees. But do you think she listened? It's about time Hayden started raising that little madam properly. This time she's gone too far. Have you seen all this chaos everywhere? I don't know what chaos she's referring to. The bees are so angry that I don't know if I even dare go near them to try and calm them down with sugar water. You'll give it a go, you say? Thanks. Here, take this sugar water and set it out in the garden. Be careful, though. When they're as angry as this, they'll attack whatever gets in front of them. Oh, well, I experienced that firsthand, thank you. Oh, and we're on the move. Oh! Oh, no! Phew. Darn. All the bees should be a little bit calmer now. Oh no, that didn't go too well. The sugar water doesn't seem to have calmed down the bees at all. It's just made them angrier. Oh, great. Oh no. I forgot about this. Oh, that is amazing. Look at those people run. What is this? Those wacky inflatable flailing arm men? Cadence! We need to do something fast before someone's seriously injured here in the village. Good idea, Cadence. Professor Hayden's the only one who could help us. Ride to him in the Mirror Marshes and tell him he needs to help us now. Okay. But this is so funny! Okay. I'm going. Alberta, sweetie pie, where are you? Cadence, did you find Alberta? Oh, so Pamela's bees are angry? Cadence, let me tell you a little story now that you've told me yours. Once upon a time there was a professor who had way more important things to think about than a few angry bees in some village he's almost never in. Especially when his only family member has gone missing. In other words, I do not care. Alberta Princess, where are you? What? Pamela's bees are angry because Alberta was scaring them? Complete nonsense. Again, I've already told Alberta quite clearly that she shouldn't do that. She wouldn't hurt a fly. Yes, I'll help. Ugh, not because you are Pamela, but for the lovely little bees. I don't like the thought that they're stressing themselves crazy like this. My sweet nectar mixture should hopefully help calm them down. Nothing in this life comes for free. It's just as well you learn that now, that if you want something in this life, you have to do it yourself. And so you can mix up the nectar mixture. Stand here next to this table and follow my instructions. Ooh, okay. That looks like food. Pick up flowers. Use the mortar and pestle to press out their nectar. Take a leaf. Put the ingredients into the mortar and pestle. Sponge cake. Okay. Take the bottle containing the green liquid and pour the contents into the mortar and pestle. And then stir. Cool. You got the nectar mixture together in the end. That was, well, almost good. It'll do. Are you still talking about angry bees? I stopped listening ages ago. Don't take this the wrong way. I don't like you or anything, but just because it's you, I'll give you a hand with the next step. You've got the nectar mixture, right? Mix it up with the sugar water. Do it carefully, though. Otherwise, it'll split and be a smelly mess instead. Oh, okay. Ooh. We definitely don't want a smelly mess. Press the button when you're ready to start. Oh. Done. There you go. Now you've got a gooey, sugary mixture. There we go. All done. Now you can take it back to Pamela. I can promise this will settle down her badly brought up bees. She thinks Alberta's spoiled. What are you waiting for? Get on your way. Wasn't there supposed to be some kind of hurry? Chop chop. Thank you, Professor. Kids, and not a moment too soon. The bees are going crazy in the village. We need to do something now. Well, we might leave them like this for a little while longer, because I'm out of time for today. And it looks so funny. Ah! I love it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!